Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in every journey when the road seems uncertain and the weight of obstacles becomes too heavy to bear. You may feel like giving up, but I am here today to remind you, do not give up. You were not created to quit. Your life has a purpose that is greater than the challenges you're facing right now. Your purpose is the anchor that keeps you grounded. When the storms of life come, they may shake you, but they cannot destroy you if you remain anchored in your purpose. Your purpose was given to you long before you encountered the obstacles, and it will keep you moving forward even when everything around you is in turmoil. Now, the truth is, vision drives you. You cannot give up if you have a clear picture of where you're going. Yes, there will be setbacks. Yes, there will be disappointments. But vision allows you to see beyond the challenges to the destination. Your vision will push you through every moment of doubt. When you have a vision, every struggle becomes part of the journey, not the end. In the face of resistance, remember this: perseverance overcomes resistance. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The greater the challenge, the more you are being prepared for greatness. It's not the obstacles that define you, it's how you respond to them. I need you to understand something fundamental about your life. Your potential is unmeasurable. There are no limits to what you can achieve. Society may tell you that you can only go so far, but I'm telling you that your potential is far beyond what you can see. You were created to accomplish extraordinary things, and you have everything you need within you to fulfill that purpose. But here's where it gets difficult for many. Some of us fear failure so much that we stop before we even try. But failure is not the end. Failure is a part of success. It's a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. You will fail, but failure does not define you, it refines you. Every failure is a lesson, a chance to adjust your course, and a moment to grow. Now, resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about continuing in the face of failure. It's about getting up every time you fall and not allowing anything to stop you. You may feel tired, you may feel weak, but remember, it is resilience that turns a setback into a comeback. The power to keep going is not found in your circumstances, but in your ability to push through them. One of the greatest misconceptions we face is thinking we need the perfect conditions to succeed. But don't wait for the perfect moment. There will never be a perfect time to take that first step toward your dreams. Life will always have its challenges. What matters is that you take action despite the uncertainty. Action creates momentum, and momentum will carry you through the toughest of times. To grow, to transform, and to become all that you are destined to be, you must be willing to sacrifice. You must let go of the old habits and mindsets that keep you in the past. Sacrifice is not easy, but it is necessary. Letting go of what is familiar may hurt, but it is part of the process of becoming who you were created to be. Lastly, I want you to hear this. You are designed for greatness. There is greatness inside you. You may not see it today, but it is there, waiting to be unleashed. The world has yet to experience all that you are capable of. But if you do not give up, that greatness will shine through. So today, I urge you, no matter how tough it gets, do not give up. You are not here by accident. Your life has purpose, and you have a destiny to fulfill. Stand strong, remain resilient, and keep moving forward, because the best is yet to come. Purpose is the anchor that keeps you grounded in the midst of life's uncertainties. When the winds of adversity blow and the waves of difficulty crash against you, it is your purpose that holds you steady. It is easy to feel lost or overwhelmed when the challenges seem insurmountable. But when you understand why you are here and what you are meant to achieve, you find a strength that is unwavering. Your purpose is not a mere idea or wishful thinking. It is a deep, unshakable foundation that connects you to your true potential. In times of struggle, many people turn to temporary solutions or distractions, trying to numb the pain of their journey. However, these things can never provide lasting peace or direction. It is only when you anchor yourself to your purpose that you can begin to rise above your circumstances. When you know your purpose, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You can stand firm, confident that the challenges you face are merely stepping stones on the path to something greater. That these challenges may seem easy at the time, but they're hard until resolved inside on the outside. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going when everything around you tells you to quit. It gives you a vision that transcends your current reality, helping you to see beyond the obstacles. You realize that you are not created to merely exist, but to live with intention, to fulfill a unique role in this world. Every challenge, no matter how difficult, becomes a tool for refining your character and expanding your capabilities. When life gets tough, the temptation to give up is strong. But when your purpose is your anchor, you find the courage to keep pressing forward. You begin to understand that the struggles are part of the process, not the end of the road. Your purpose has the power to give you the strength to endure, the wisdom to learn from setbacks, and the resilience to bounce back stronger each time. The deeper your connection to your purpose, the more it becomes your guiding force, propelling you forward with a sense of determination that can never be extinguished. Purpose is the force that not only shapes your present, but it also influences your future. When you understand your purpose, every step you take is filled with meaning. You stop living reactively and start living proactively, making choices that align with the vision you have for your life. Purpose empowers you to rise above the noise, to stay focused on what truly matters, and to navigate life's storms with unwavering confidence. Vision is the fuel that propels you forward in life. It is the internal compass that guides every decision, action, and step you take. Without vision, you are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly at the mercy of every wave, every circumstance. But when you have a clear vision, you are not subject to the unpredictability of life. Instead, you are the one in control, directing your own path, even in the face of uncertainty. Vision is not just about setting goals or having dreams. It is about seeing the end result before you even begin. It is an unwavering belief in the possibility of a future that is brighter, greater, and more fulfilling than the present. Your vision gives you clarity when the road ahead seems unclear and encourages you to push forward when the challenges seem insurmountable. It provides direction in a world that is often filled with distractions, helping you to stay focused on what truly matters. In moments of doubt, when the obstacles appear larger than life and the journey seems too difficult to endure, vision becomes the beacon of light that reminds you why you started. It is a force that pulls you through the hardest times, encouraging you to keep going, even when the results are not immediate. Without vision, setbacks become overwhelming and may cause you to give up. But when you can see the bigger picture, those setbacks transform into temporary roadblocks that are part of the journey, not the end of it. Having vision also means understanding the power of time. The realization that your vision may not come to fruition overnight encourages patience and persistence. It allows you to remain steady even when immediate results are not visible. You are not discouraged by the waiting because you know that every step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to the fulfillment of your vision. Vision is a powerful motivator. It ignites passion within you, pushing you to work harder, dream bigger, and strive for excellence. When you have a vision, you begin to make decisions not based on what is easiest or most convenient, but based on what will bring you closer to your desired future. Your vision shapes your mindset, your actions, and your relationships. It becomes the lens through which you view the world and the filter through which you make choices. When you are driven by vision, you understand that your journey is not a sprint but a marathon. Success does not come in a single moment. It is the result of persistent, consistent effort over time. Vision helps you see that the process, with all its ups and downs, is an integral part of the outcome. It teaches you that even in the midst of difficulty, you are being shaped for something greater. Vision has the power to inspire others. When people see you living with purpose, driven by a clear vision, it encourages them to do the same. Your vision becomes a light that shines brightly, not just for you, but for those around you. It has the ability to influence and elevate the lives of others, creating a ripple effect that can change the world. Vision is not just about what you want to achieve. It is about what you are becoming in the process. It drives you to become the person who can handle the responsibility of the success you're working toward. It challenges you to grow, stretch, and develop in ways you never imagined. And as you continue to move toward your vision, you will find that the journey itself is as fulfilling as the destination. Perseverance is the quiet strength that arises within you when everything else seems to be falling apart. It is the force that keeps you going when the world tells you to stop. In the face of resistance, when obstacles seem insurmountable and the weight of the journey becomes overwhelming, it is perseverance that empowers you to continue, to push through, and to overcome. Don't be afraid to face the discomfort. Add doubt in your heart and pray and believe, and then life will test you. It will challenge you in ways you never imagined. But it is in these moments that your true character is revealed. Perseverance is not a sudden burst of energy. It is a steady, unyielding commitment to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the path becomes. Resistance is a natural part of life. Every goal, every dream, every endeavor will encounter obstacles. Some of these obstacles will be external, people, circumstances, or even society itself. But often the greatest resistance comes from within. Self-doubt, fear, discouragement, and the temptation to give up. Yet, in the face of such resistance, perseverance teaches you that your ability to rise above it is far greater than the resistance itself. When you choose to persist, you are demonstrating that the power within you is greater than the challenges you face. Perseverance does not mean you won't experience failure or setbacks. In fact, perseverance often requires you to fail multiple times before you succeed. It is the act of continuing to move forward even when you don't feel like it, even when the progress seems slow. Every setback is an opportunity for you to learn, to adjust, and to grow stronger. Each failure is simply a lesson in what not to do. A stepping stone that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. And as you continue, you gain resilience, an inner strength that is developed through enduring hardship. What perseverance teaches you is that resistance is not a barrier, but a signal. It signals that you are on the right path. If you were not on the verge of something great, resistance would not show up. It is only when you are stepping out, growing, or creating something new that resistance becomes a challenge. This is why perseverance is so important. It allows you to press on in the face of adversity, to push forward when everything within you wants to quit. It transforms obstacles from threats into opportunities for growth. The beauty of perseverance is that it is not dependent on external conditions. It is an internal decision to keep moving forward, regardless of what's happening around you. You may not always feel motivated. You may not always feel equipped. But when you persevere, you tap into a strength that comes from within. You begin to realize that what is most important is not the challenge, but your ability to rise above it. Every time you choose perseverance, you build momentum. The more you persist, the more you learn about your own strength and capability. You realize that what once seemed impossible is now within reach. Resistance begins to lose its power over you. The struggles that once made you doubt yourself become the very things that sharpen your determination. The more you endure, the more you grow, and the closer you come to realizing your purpose. And as you persevere, remember that this journey is not about avoiding resistance, but about learning to navigate through it. Perseverance is the quality that helps you develop the skills, the mindset, and the resilience needed to face even greater challenges ahead. It equips you to deal with future resistance in a way that makes you even stronger. Perseverance is not just about achieving a goal. It is about becoming the person you were meant to be in the process. It is about developing the mental toughness and spiritual strength to face life's battles with confidence. Perseverance teaches you that resistance does not define your limits. It defines your capacity to rise. And when you refuse to quit, when you choose to persevere, you show the world that no challenge is too great for you to overcome. Your potential is a vast, uncharted territory, far beyond what the eye can see or the mind can comprehend. It is limitless, an expansive reservoir of abilities, talents, and possibilities that are uniquely yours. The world may attempt to define you by your current circumstances, your past failures, or the expectations placed upon you by others. But none of these things have the power to determine the true extent of your potential. The only true measure of your potential is the one that resides within you, and it is far greater than any external influence or limitation. In each of us lies the ability to achieve more than we could ever imagine. We are capable of greatness beyond the scope of what we've been taught to believe. The only true limits are those we impose on ourselves. Often, we allow our fears, doubts, and insecurities to shape our perception of what is possible. But when you tap into the power of your untapped potential, you realize that there is no situation, no challenge, and no obstacle that can truly limit your ability to rise. Your potential is not a fixed point on a graph. It is a dynamic force that grows and evolves as you do. It is constantly expanding as you push past your comfort zones, stretch beyond your current understanding, and face new challenges. Each step you take toward your growth unlocks even more possibilities. You are designed for continual development. And with each new experience, you are uncovering more of who you are meant to become. Your potential has no expiration date. It does not diminish with time. It only grows stronger as you embrace the journey of self-discovery and personal development. One of the most empowering truths about your potential is that it does not depend on external conditions. While your circumstances may change, your potential remains constant, waiting for you to recognize and harness it. Does not require approval from the world or permission from others. It exists within you already in the form of talents, gifts, and capacities that are unique to you. You begin to believe in your own potential. You stop waiting for external validation, and instead, you start to create opportunities for yourself. You begin to take the necessary actions to bring your greatness into existence. But there is a challenge that comes with recognizing and embracing your potential, the willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. Potential is not discovered by staying in familiar, safe spaces. It requires you to take risks, to face the unknown, and to trust that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. The most significant growth often happens when you push through discomfort and fear, knowing that on the other side is a version of yourself that is more powerful, more resilient, and more capable than you ever imagined. When you truly understand that your potential is unmeasurable, you stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison steals your energy and distracts you from your unique path. Your potential is not meant to look like someone else's. It is meant to unfold according to your own purpose and vision. Embrace the fact that your journey is unique, and the greatness that lies within you is entirely different from the greatness within anyone else. The beauty of recognizing your unmeasurable potential is that it opens the door to possibilities you never thought possible. It shifts your mindset from one of limitation to one of abundance. When you begin to see yourself as someone capable of achieving extraordinary things, you begin to act in ways that align with that truth. Every action, every decision becomes infused with the belief that you are more than capable of achieving the dreams and goals you set for yourself. Your potential is not bound by time, space, or circumstance. It is only bound by the limits you place upon it. The more you believe in the fullness of your potential, the more you will discover just how far you can go. You have the capacity to achieve things beyond your wildest dreams, to make an impact in the world that is profound and lasting. The only thing standing between where you are now and where you could be is your willingness to recognize and step into your true potential. So, no matter where you are in life, know this: your potential is unmeasurable. It is not confined to what you've achieved up until now. It is not determined by what others think of you. It is limitless, and it is waiting for you to claim it. Embrace it, trust in it, and watch as you unfold into the person you were always meant to be. Your potential is vast, and it is time for you to begin tapping into it fully. Faith in yourself is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built. It is the quiet yet unshakable belief that you have what it takes to face whatever challenges come your way, to overcome obstacles, and to reach the heights of success that you've envisioned for yourself. Without faith in yourself, even the greatest opportunities will feel out of reach, and the most promising paths will seem impossible to walk. Faith in yourself is the inner strength that fuels your ambition, shapes your decisions, and empowers you to act even when the odds are against you. To have faith in yourself means to trust your own abilities, your judgment, and your resilience. It means believing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way, regardless of the setbacks or difficulties you may encounter. The world will often present circumstances that challenge your confidence, causing you to question your choices and wonder if you are on the right path. When you cultivate a strong faith in yourself, you understand that these moments of doubt are simply part of the journey, not signs that you should quit. Faith is not the absence of doubt, but the strength to move forward in spite of it. When you trust yourself, you stop looking to others for validation or approval. You become your own source of inspiration and guidance. You stop doubting your worth, your purpose, or your dreams. And instead, you begin to take bold, decisive actions toward your goals. Faith in yourself is the confidence to take the first step, even when the full picture of your journey has not yet been revealed. It is the courage to begin, even when the path ahead seems unclear or uncertain. This self-faith is not about arrogance or the illusion that you are invincible. It is about acknowledging your strengths and understanding that you are capable of overcoming challenges. It is about recognizing that even in the face of adversity, you can find the strength within to push through. Every difficulty, every setback, and every challenge you face is simply an opportunity for you to prove to yourself just how strong and capable you are. The more you push forward, the more you see the incredible power that resides within you. In moments of hardship, your faith in yourself is tested. You will encounter situations that make you question your ability, your purpose, or your worth. But it is in these very moments that you must remind yourself of your own power and resilience. Faith in yourself does not mean that everything will be easy or that you will never fail. It means that no matter how many times you fall, you know that you have the strength to rise again. Isaac, you know that setbacks are not the end, but rather a part of the process that refines you and brings you closer to your goals. Having faith in yourself also means accepting that you are a work in progress. You are constantly growing, learning, and evolving. There will be times when you feel uncertain or unprepared, but your faith allows you to trust that you are capable of learning whatever you need to know in order to succeed. You understand that every challenge is an opportunity to develop your skills, to expand your understanding, and to become better equipped to handle future obstacles. Faith in yourself is also the key to creating the life you want to live. When you truly believe in your potential, you begin to take ownership of your decisions and actions. You stop waiting for someone else to tell you what to do, and instead you take the initiative to shape your own future. You make choices that align with your goals, your values, and your purpose. And even when the road is difficult, your faith in yourself will keep you moving forward, knowing that you are capable of turning your dreams into reality. Perhaps most importantly, faith in yourself empowers you to overcome the negativity and criticism that may come from others. There will always be voices that try to tell you that you cannot do something, that you are not capable, or that your dreams are too big. But when you have faith in yourself, those voices fade into the background. You become impervious to the opinions of others, because you know that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. You understand that the journey is not about pleasing others, but about fulfilling your own purpose and potential. Faith in yourself is the cornerstone of all achievement. It is the key that unlocks your true potential and the power that propels you to greatness. When you believe in yourself, you stop waiting for circumstances to change or for someone to give you permission to succeed. You begin to take control of your own destiny, confident that you have everything you need within you to succeed. Faith in yourself is not just a belief, it is a call to action. And when you act on that belief, you will see doors open, opportunities arise, and a life unfold that is greater than you ever imagined. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is an essential part of the journey towards success. It is often through failure that we learn the most valuable lessons, grow the most, and build the resilience required to achieve our greatest accomplishments. In fact, the path to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with detours, setbacks, and missteps. However, it is in these moments of failure that the seeds of future success are planted. Without failure, there can be no true growth, no meaningful progress, and no understanding of what it takes to reach the desired destination. Many people fear failure because they associate it with defeat, weakness, or an indication that they are not good enough. But failure is simply feedback, a way of showing us where we need to improve, what we need to adjust, and what strategies are not working. It is not a reflection of our worth or potential. Instead, it is a natural and necessary step in the process of becoming the person we are meant to be. Every failure carries with it a lesson, a key insight, or a piece of wisdom that can only be gained through experience. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, causing people to avoid taking risks or pursuing their dreams. But this fear only holds them back from realizing their true potential. The reality is that success is rarely achieved without encountering failure along the way. Each failure teaches you something new. It refines your skills, it strengthens your character, and it sharpens your ability to navigate challenges. Success is not the absence of failure, but the ability to keep moving forward despite it, to learn from it, and to use it as a stepping stone towards something greater. Every great achiever, every person who has made a lasting impact on the world has encountered failure. In fact, many of them have failed multiple times before they achieve success. What separates them from those who give up is their mindset. They see failure not as an end, but as a temporary setback, a part of the process that leads them closer to their goals. They're not discouraged by failure. Instead, they embrace it as an opportunity to improve, to grow, and to get one step closer to their ultimate success. Failure also teaches us the importance of perseverance. It is easy to continue when everything is going well, but it is when things get tough, when we face failure and disappointment, that true character is built. The decision to keep going in the face of failure is what ultimately leads to success. It is the refusal to give up, to quit, or to abandon our dreams, no matter how many times we fall. Each time you rise after a failure, you gain strength, confidence, and a deeper understanding of what it takes to succeed. Failure teaches us humility. It reminds us that we do not have all the answers, that we do not always get it right, and that success is a journey, not a destination. It humbles us and encourages us to be patient with ourselves, to recognize that we are always learning, always growing, and always improving. With each failure, we gain a deeper appreciation for the process of becoming. And we develop the resilience to face even greater challenges ahead. The key is to change how we perceive failure. Instead of seeing it as something to be avoided or feared, we must learn to view it as an essential part of our personal and professional growth. Failure is not a reflection of our inability to succeed, but rather a sign that we are stretching ourselves, testing our limits, and pushing beyond our comfort zones. Every failure is an opportunity to reevaluate our approach, refine our strategies, and improve ourselves. Success is not defined by the number of times we succeed, but by the number of times we rise after falling. It is the ability to learn from failure, to persevere, and to continue moving forward with greater wisdom and strength. The path to success is not a smooth one, but it is through failure that we gain the courage to keep moving, the wisdom to adjust our course, and the resilience to ultimately reach our goals. Failure is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. Because it is in the process of failing and rising again that success is truly achieved. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover from setbacks, and to continue forward in the face of life's challenges. It is the strength that allows us to weather the storms of life without losing our sense of purpose, identity, or drive. Life is full of difficulties, unexpected twists, and moments that seem insurmountable. But it is during these moments that resilience becomes most important. Resilience is not about avoiding hardship or sailing through life without obstacles. It is about how we respond when things get tough, how we rise after falling, and how we continue to move forward no matter how difficult the journey becomes. The power of resilience lies in its ability to transform adversity into opportunity. When we face hardship, it can either break us or build us. It all depends on our mindset and how we approach the challenge. Resilience is what allows us to learn from the toughest situations, to find strength in our struggles, and to grow stronger because of them. It is the belief that no matter what happens, we have the ability to get through it and come out on the other side more powerful, more capable, and more confident in ourselves. Resilience teaches us the power of persistence. It is the understanding that failure, setbacks, and challenges are not the end of the road, but simply part of the process. Everyone faces difficulties in life, but it is how we respond that defines our journey. When we are resilient, we do not let obstacles stop us from pursuing our dreams. We embrace challenges as opportunities to grow and learn, and we continue to push forward, even when the road seems long and hard. The ability to persevere through hardship is one of the greatest powers we possess. And resilience is the force that enables us to tap into that power. A key aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and often things don't turn out the way we expect. But resilience allows us to adapt to changing circumstances, to adjust our approach, and to keep moving even when things don't go according to plan. Instead of resisting change, resilient individuals learn to embrace it, to find ways to thrive in new situations, and to use adversity as a stepping stone for growth. The ability to pivot, to remain flexible in the face of uncertainty, and to keep finding solutions even when things seem impossible is the true mark of resilience. Resilience also involves maintaining a sense of hope and optimism even in the darkest of times. It is the ability to hold on to the belief that things will get better, that this too shall pass, and that better days are ahead. It is easy to become overwhelmed by the challenges we face, to lose sight of our goals, and to become consumed by negativity. But resilient individuals understand that no matter how hard the moment may be, it is not permanent. They remain hopeful, they keep looking forward, and they trust that they have the inner strength to overcome whatever challenges arise. Another powerful aspect of resilience is the ability to seek support when needed. While resilience involves personal strength, it does not mean that we must go through life's difficulties alone. Resilient individuals know when to ask for help, to lean on others and to tap into the strength of their support systems, whether through friends, family, mentors, or communities. Resilience allows us to accept support and to recognize that we do not have to carry the weight of the world on our own. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength, because it shows that we are willing to acknowledge our limitations and take steps to ensure our well-being. Resilience also requires a deep sense of self-belief. When faced with challenges, it is easy to question our worth or our abilities. We may doubt ourselves and wonder if we are capable of overcoming the obstacles before us. But resilience is rooted in the belief that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way. It is the understanding that we possess the strength, the skills, and the inner power to get through even the toughest situations. Resilient individuals are able to tap into their inner resources and find the strength they need to continue even when they feel exhausted or defeated. Resilience helps us to develop a deeper sense of gratitude and perspective. When we go through difficult times, we are often reminded of what truly matters. Resilience helps us to see beyond the pain and frustration of the moment, allowing us to focus on the lessons we are learning and the growth we are experiencing. It shifts our focus from what we've lost to what we've gained, the wisdom, the strength, and the resilience that we can carry forward into the future. It allows us to see our challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities for transformation. The power of resilience is that it teaches us that we are stronger than we realize. It reveals to us the incredible capacity we have to endure, to rise above adversity, and to transform challenges into triumphs. Life will test us in ways we cannot predict. But resilience is the key that allows us to rise above it, to learn from it, and to continue moving toward our goals. With resilience, we learn that no matter how many times we fall, we always have the strength to get back up again. And it is in those moments of rising that we realize our true power. Waiting for the perfect moment is one of the greatest obstacles we can place in front of ourselves. It often feels like there is a time when everything will align perfectly. The right circumstances, the right environment, the right conditions, and only then will we be ready to take the leap. But the truth is that the perfect moment never comes. Life doesn't wait for everything to fall into place, and neither should you. Waiting for the ideal time to start something, to take action, or to pursue your dreams only delays your growth and your potential. The perfect moment is not a point in time. It is the moment you decide to begin. Every great achievement, every success story has been built upon imperfect circumstances. Those who wait for the perfect moment often miss the opportunities that are right in front of them. It's easy to believe that we need everything to be in order before we can start something new or make a change. But the truth is, it is in the doing, the act of taking action despite the fear, uncertainty, or perceived lack of readiness that we discover our true capabilities. You don't need all the answers. You don't need everything to be perfectly lined up. You don't need to be fully prepared. What you need is the courage to take the first step, even when things aren't ideal. The reality is that the more you wait for the perfect moment, the more time you waste. The perfect moment doesn't exist because life is constantly changing. And waiting for the right time often means waiting forever. What you are waiting for may never happen, or it may pass you by while you stand still, hoping for the ideal circumstances. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, create it. Take action now. And as you move forward, you will learn, grow, and adjust along the way. The process itself is what will prepare you, not the perfect set of conditions. The act of starting, even when things are uncertain, is powerful. It builds momentum, it creates opportunities, and it opens doors that will remain closed if you continue to wait. Starting where you are with what you have allows you to gain experience, make mistakes, and learn as you go. The more you do, the more you refine your approach, the clearer your vision becomes, and the closer you get to your goals. Every small step forward compounds into progress, and the act of moving will often bring you closer to the perfect moment than waiting ever will. If you wait for perfection, you're also waiting to give up on your dreams. Perfectionism is a trap that keeps you stuck in indecision, procrastination, and fear. It convinces you that unless everything is just right, it's not worth trying. But perfection is an illusion. There is no such thing as a perfect outcome or a perfect moment. What truly matters is the willingness to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to embrace imperfection as part of the journey. The willingness to start is what moves you closer to the life you want, while waiting keeps you in a cycle of doubt and inaction. When you wait for the perfect moment, you also miss out on the learning that comes through experience. Waiting for everything to be perfect means you're avoiding the challenges, the failures, and the setbacks that are essential to growth. It is through doing and trying that we develop the resilience and the skills needed to succeed. Every mistake, every failure is an opportunity to improve, to adjust your approach, and to build the strength and wisdom required to achieve your goals. Starting now, no matter how imperfect the conditions, is the key to achieving success. When you decide to act before you feel ready, you push yourself beyond your doubts and fears. You stop waiting for external circumstances to change, and instead you focus on what you can control, your actions. This shift in mindset transforms everything. It turns hesitation into action, fear into courage, and uncertainty into opportunity. By not waiting for the perfect moment, you create momentum. Momentum is the force that propels you forward, even when the road ahead is unclear. The more you move, the more you learn, and the more confident you become. This momentum, built through action, often leads to unforeseen opportunities, new connections, and paths that you couldn't have predicted if you were waiting for the perfect time. The perfect moment is the moment you choose to begin. It is the moment you decide that now is the time, that you are ready enough, and that you are willing to take the next step forward, even if you don't have all the answers. When you stop waiting for perfection and start embracing the journey, you empower yourself to create the opportunities you seek. In the end, it is not about waiting for everything to be perfect. It is about making the moment perfect by acting on it. So, don't wait. Take that step today and let everything unfold as you move forward. The perfect moment will never come unless you create it. Transformation is a process that demands change, growth, and evolution. It is a journey from where you are to where you are meant to be. However, what many fail to realize is that true transformation requires sacrifice. It's not just about making small adjustments in your life. It's about making deliberate, often difficult choices that require you to give up something in order to gain something greater. Transformation is not easy, and it is not for the faint of heart. It requires you to release old habits, old beliefs, and sometimes even relationships or comforts that no longer serve your higher purpose. Sacrifice is often seen as a negative word, something that feels like a loss, a giving up of something valuable. But in the context of transformation, sacrifice is an investment. You give up what is familiar, what is comfortable, or what is holding you back in order to move towards something better, something greater. It is about letting go of the things that keep you stuck in your old self so that you can step into the person you are becoming. Without sacrifice, transformation becomes impossible. The comfort of the old way of life holds you captive, and without letting go of it, you cannot embrace the new. This sacrifice may come in many forms. It might be the time you spend pursuing new skills or education, time that could otherwise be spent on leisure or on maintaining the status quo. It might be relationships that drain your energy, relationships that need to be reevaluated in order to make space for the growth you need. It might be habits or mindsets that have been ingrained in you for years, beliefs that no longer serve you but have shaped your identity. To transform, you have to let go of the things that are preventing your progress, even if they are things you have been holding on to for a long time. The pain of sacrifice can be difficult to endure, especially when it feels like you are losing something that has been a part of your life for so long. But the truth is that you are not losing, you are making room for something greater. Every sacrifice you make is a step toward the person you are meant to become. And the rewards that come with transformation are far greater than any temporary. The sacrifice you make today becomes the foundation for the success, happiness, and fulfillment you will experience in the future. Transformation requires you to be willing to walk away from what is familiar, what is easy, and what is comfortable. It asks you to embrace discomfort, uncertainty, and even failure along the way. But in exchange for that sacrifice, you are given the opportunity to grow, to expand, and to live the life you are meant to live. When you let go of the things that are holding you back, you make space for new possibilities, new experiences, and new versions of yourself that you could not have imagined before. Sacrifice doesn't just apply to material things. It often requires you to sacrifice your own limiting beliefs about yourself. We often hold on to ideas about who we are and what we are capable of, and these beliefs can be the most challenging things to let go of. But transformation requires that you let go of the version of yourself that is stuck in self-doubt, fear, and insecurity. It asks you to trust in your potential and to believe that you are capable of becoming someone greater than what you've been before. Letting go of these limiting beliefs may be one of the hardest sacrifices, but it is also one of the most liberating. It's also important to recognize that sacrifice is not a one-time event, but a continuous part of the process of transformation. As you grow, you will be faced with new choices, new decisions, and new sacrifices to make. At each stage of your transformation, there will be things that you will need to release in order to continue progressing. Transformation is not a destination. It is an ongoing journey. The more you grow, the more you will realize that every new level of success and fulfillment requires a new level of sacrifice. This continuous process of letting go and moving forward is what ensures that your transformation is not temporary, but lasting. The rewards of transformation far outweigh the sacrifices made along the way. As you embrace the discomfort, the challenges, and the sacrifices required for your growth, you begin to experience the deeper fulfillment and purpose that come from living your truth and stepping into your full potential. Transformation allows you to live a life that is aligned with your deepest values, to achieve the success that truly matters to you, and to become the person you are truly meant to be. The journey of transformation will not always be easy, and the sacrifices may sometimes feel heavy. But as you look back on your life, you will realize that every moment of sacrifice was worth it. Transformation requires you to give up things that are no longer serving you so that you can embrace the new, the unknown, and the better future that lies ahead. It is through this process of giving and letting go that you're able to receive something far greater than you could have ever imagined. From the very moment of your creation, you were designed for greatness. There is a unique potential within you, a purpose and a destiny that are yours and yours alone. Too often, we allow life's challenges, our circumstances, and the doubts we face to diminish our belief in our own potential. We look at the world around us and wonder if we are truly capable of achieving anything extraordinary. But the truth is that you were created for something far greater than mediocrity. The one that shows up, you are designed for greatness. And that greatness lies within you, waiting to be awakened and expressed. Greatness is not a rare gift given to only a few. It is a seed planted within every person. It is not something reserved for the elite, the privileged, or those with extraordinary talents. It is a part of your inherent design, embedded in your very being. Your unique qualities, your passions, your abilities, these are all elements that contribute to your greatness. No one else can fulfill your purpose or achieve your potential because it was uniquely crafted for you. The challenge is not in being capable of greatness, but in recognizing it within yourself and stepping into it with confidence and courage. To be designed for greatness means that you have been equipped with everything you need to succeed. The skills, the talents, the mindset. They are all part of the divine design that has already been placed within you. You were not created to struggle aimlessly or to live in a state of perpetual dissatisfaction. Your life has meaning, your work has purpose, and your existence is essential to the world around you. Greatness is not something to be sought externally. It is something that must be realized from within. You must understand that you are already equipped for the greatness you desire. However, greatness does not come without effort, and it does not come by accident. The process of stepping into your greatness involves self-awareness, growth, and commitment. It requires you to discover who you truly are and to embrace the unique gifts and abilities that make you different from everyone else. Often we get distracted by what others are doing, comparing our lives and progress to theirs. But true greatness comes from focusing on your own journey, aligning with your own purpose, and pursuing your own passions. When you are connected to your own purpose and identity, the path to greatness becomes clear. Being designed for greatness means that you are meant to overcome obstacles, not avoid them. Challenges and setbacks are part of the process of growth. They are not signs that you are not meant for greatness. They are tests that reveal the depth of your strength, your resilience, and your ability to persevere. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to tap into your inherent potential, to build the character required to sustain the success you are destined to achieve. The road to greatness is not always smooth, but it is through the struggles and trials that your true potential is forged. Greatness is also about service. It is not about personal glory or recognition, but about contributing to something larger than yourself. The greatest individuals in history were those who understood that their success was tied to the impact they had on the lives of others. To be designed for greatness is to understand that your gifts, your success, and your accomplishments are meant to serve a higher purpose, whether that is to help others, to inspire change, or to make a meaningful contribution to the world. Greatness is not defined by how much you accumulate, but by how much you give, how much you inspire, and how much you influence those around you. The power to achieve greatness lies within your mindset. You must believe that greatness is possible for you. It starts with a mindset shift, believing that you are capable of far more than you often give yourself credit for. You were not created to live in fear, doubt, or limitation. Instead, you were created to thrive, to rise above the challenges, and to achieve the impossible. The first step to greatness is to truly believe in your own potential, to recognize that you are not limited by your past, your circumstances, or your present situation. You are unlimited in what you can achieve, and the key to unlocking that potential is your mindset. Moreover, greatness requires discipline, focus, and determination. It is easy to be distracted by the noise of life, by the opinions of others, or by the temptations of immediate gratification. But those who are designed for greatness stay focused on their goals, work tirelessly toward their dreams, and do not allow obstacles to sway them from their purpose. They understand that greatness is a journey, not a destination, and that every step, no matter how small, brings them closer to their vision. It is through consistent effort and unwavering belief that greatness is realized. You are designed for greatness, not because of what you have, but because of who you are. The greatness that lies within you is not about external recognition or achievement. It is about fulfilling your purpose, making an impact, and living a life of meaning and fulfillment. It is the legacy you leave, the lives you touch, and the difference you make in the world. When you fully step into the greatness that is your birthright, you will not only transform your life, but the lives of those around you. Greatness is not a destination to be reached at some distant point in the future. It is a journey to be lived every day. It is in the choices you make, the actions you take, and the belief you hold in your own potential. You are created with everything you need to become the person you are meant to be, and it is through embracing that design, through believing in your own potential and taking consistent action, that you will unlock the greatness within you.